Hey everybody, this is Murray from Team Take Massive Action, taking massive action on my morning commute to work. It is now 5:56, and so far I haven't been killed yet, so that is an encouraging sign. This video I'm shooting is part of my 90-day challenge, where we shoot a video every day to kind of chronicle our growth and share our message with you, the watcher of this video. And I think it's an awesome event is not the right word. Project, I guess, is a better project. So today's video, or this morning's video, is going to be about making a decision. And I'm going to tell another story about my dad. My dad was in Vietnam, 1967. I was 10 years old, so he was gone for a year. I lived with my mom in a little house while he was gone, and I'm the only child. And we had a dog, Cindy, awesome dog, my first dog. Grew up, adopted Cindy in Puerto Rico, where I was born, and was the same age as me. We kind of grew up together. Had a hard time when Cindy passed away. But anyway, that's not the point of the story. So my dad was in Vietnam, and he was a company commander. He was a captain at the time, or I think he might have been a major. No, he was a major. And he commanded a company which is approximately, at the time, his company was somewhere between 60 and 100 people. And his mission was to repair helicopters. The Huey helicopters you see in Vietnam history reels and movies, that's the helicopter he flew. Now, it wasn't just maintenance, though. He ended up flying all kinds of missions because, you know, when you're in a battle like that, there's not. I mean, you have to do a lot. You have to do what you got to do. You know, it's not like, well, that's not my job. My job isn't flying guys into war, combat zones. You do what you got to do. And part of his reason for doing that was to test fly helicopters that they repaired. So talk about risky business, right? So so his normal mission would be to take a bunch of guys in his helicopter with other helicopters, fly them into a landing in the middle of the jungle somewhere, so they can dismount and go off on some mission. Usually, or frequently, there was a hot zone, meaning there was people shooting at them, and then they'd have to go back at some designated time and go pick them up. And actually, the pickup was usually more had the higher frequency of being a hot zone. So there's always guys shooting at him and stuff. And he was shot down 4 times. I mean, 4 times? I mean, he's still alive. He was shot down 4 times. And can you imagine flying in a helicopter and getting shot at, and something going wrong with the engine, and you have to land it in the trees or something? I mean, most people don't make it through 1 time they get shot down. He got shot down 4 times. And so it's a 1-year tour of duty. And one particular time, he was landing to pick up some guys who were being chased through the woods by the bad guys and shot at, of course. And it was pretty hot. And he was, it's pretty fast, intense situation. And he's waiting for these guys. The guys are coming out of the woods to get into his helicopter, being chased by guys shooting at them, bad guys, right? And one of the bad guys came right up in front of his helicopter. He was sitting on the ground, as the pilot, waiting for people to load his helicopter. And this guy came up, this North Vietnamese guy came up with a, machine gun and pointed it right at him in the middle of this firefight. And somebody, one of the Americans that he was picking up, shot the guy just in time. And so while all this was going on, my dad jumped out of the helicopter and grabbed this guy's weapon, which was a Russian AK-47. I believe it's a machine gun. And he grabbed it and then took it with him back in the helicopter, loaded up, and flew off. bullets flying everywhere. And I guess this is a common thing. I mean, can you imagine doing... I can't imagine doing that once, and this is like everyday life. Anyway, so he was winding down to his end of his year assignment, and it's a big celebration as they wind down. You count the days of how many days you have left. It's a routine. I know when I was in the Army, I did that just on the days before I was going to be reassigned to another base. Yo, checking into the parking lot here in the guard shack at work. And so, yo is an all-purpose term. And so, he's winding down, and they like I say, he's been shot down 4 times. And as he got about 2 weeks left, they decided to make it, give him a less risky mission, so that because he was, only had a couple weeks left, they didn't want to see anything happen to him. It's common to try to protect, is not the right word, to take extra steps to ensure the safety of people who are about to rotate back to the U.S. because you figure they made it this long, they don't want to see anything happen. So they gave him a brand new helicopter. Right now, he had been shot down 4 times. They gave him a brand new helicopter and told him that he was going to start doing this supply mission back to Saigon from where he was out in the middle of some jungle place. And that would be a guarantee, much safer mission. Well, in 2 weeks, as he was leaving, he counted the bullet holes of this brand new helicopter that he had for 2 weeks in his safe mission, and he had 478 bullet holes in it. And this is the safe mission in 2 weeks. I mean, can you believe that? And he didn't get shot. That's not counting the times he got shot down. So. What happened to this AK-47? Well, you're going to have to watch the next video. This is part 1 of 2. How about that? This is Murray from Team Tape Massive Action. Click the link below to check out our awesome program that's changing lives. Leave a comment. Subscribe to this channel so you can watch the next video and learn what happened to my dad in Vietnam. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. This is Dr. Murray. We'll see you at the top.